Hi, Stephen. I wanted to send you this quick website audit as promised to show you where your company is currently ranking and what your competitors are doing to claim the top spots on Google. Now, I know that we kind of discussed how you're maybe looking to build a new website and how you don't really have one that you're using currently. Mostly you're just using your Facebook page. I was able to locate a website for KD Electric, which you can see here. These are, basic website in a box options from Google as a basic web page for businesses. I'm sure at some point you guys set this one up. But in this video, we'll just go over a few specifics on how to rank your site and how to beat your competition online. So the three things I'm going to talk about are content, backlinks, and citations. So content is anything on the homepage of your site that Google can read. So all the text on the homepage, all the text within your images, and whatever your images are saved as. Now, to be considered authority in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your front page here, and you're going to want it to be stuffed with content that has to do with buyer intent. So for you specifically, you'd be looking at things like Electrician, Amarillo, Texas, Amarillo air conditioning, and other keyword phrases along those lines. That way, when anyone types those searches into Google, your website will just pop right up. So another thing to note is that testimonials don't count towards your content. So there's, they're great to have on the homepage, and I always recommend having them, right above the bottom of the homepage. So like you might want to move them down right here. That way, when people are, finished looking through your site, they can see what past customers have said. It really just helps to build trust, of course. So, like I mentioned before, looking at this website, it's a plug and play setup. So not a lot of extras, especially when it comes to search engine optimization. Now, I do like that you have, a call to action here at the top of the page. You obviously have your business card right here so that anybody can contact you once they locate the site. What you'll want to do when you get a dedicated business website is make sure you hit that 1,500 word mark of content on your homepage. And you want it to be high quality content, like I said, with keyword, location specific, rich content. So it looks like, on this one, you have less than 200 words. And then some of those are testimonials as well. So you'll definitely want to add more. The standard rule of thumb that we tell our clients is one keyword phrase for every 100 to 150 words of content. So let's say you were to get to 1,500 words on your homepage, then you'd be looking at anywhere from, 10 to 12 keywords within that content, and you want to spread it organically throughout the paragraphs. Otherwise, Google calls it keyword stuffing. So we don't want to stuff them in there. We want it to sound really natural. So another tip for your website in the future that you'll create is you want to split up your services. So up here, let's see what we have. So you'll want to tab with a non-clickable menu item that says services. And if you split them up by services based on how much search volume each of those services gets, it really helps them to rank on Google as a standalone page. So if anyone were to type in, a specific electrical service that they were needing, hot tub installation, let's just say, if you guys offer that service, then if you had a page for that under services, then if anyone typed in, hot tub installation, then for the locations that you serve, you would pop up there. So for the content on the service pages, what we recommend is 500 words, so anywhere from 3 to 5 keyword phrases spread organically throughout that content. And then I see that you have a gallery here, which is awesome. What I would recommend is on a new site for you, going ahead and putting these pictures on the service pages and just kind of spreading it out based on what the service is. And when you're giving more info on the service, there'll be some pictures involved with that as well. The next thing I want to go over with you is backlinks. Now, the thing with Google is it can kind of be like a popularity contest in a way because they judge you by how many websites are pointing back at you. Now, very important to remember, not all backlinks are created equal. So what this means is that you're going to gain a lot more influence from a backlink that is related to your industry specifically. So for example, an electrician blog that mentions your company would be a good one for you. Or a popular website that features various types of home services and features electrical services, that would be another good one for you. Something that has to do with the services you offer, you're going to have much more influence given to you from that type of backlink versus a backlink from, let's say, your local Domino's Pizza or Macy's department store, for example. So a tool I use to measure backlinks is called Ahrefs. Now, here's Ahrefs right here. I put in the business site that we were talking about before, just to give you the data here. I know that you're not using this site, but just so that you know kind of how this all works in a nutshell. It gives you a lot of really valuable data on what kind of traffic is coming into your site and what kind of traffic is coming into your competitor's site. So as you can see, you have 2 backlinks on this site from one website that's pointing back at you, and then 0 for your organic traffic. So you haven't had any website visits on this site in the past 30 days is what this tells me. Which makes sense. You're not using it as it's not functioning as your website right now. It's mainly just your Facebook page. So to give you an idea of your competition in the area, Mr. Electric, Amarillo, their back page, it takes up the #1 spot on Google right now, and they are ranking for 75 backlinks from 15 different websites, and then they have 19 for their organic traffic. So they have some traffic coming into their website. It would be very easy to outrank them, in my opinion, because they do not have a lot of referring domains. They don't have a lot of websites pointing back at them. So that's just something to remember. A strategy we tell our clients to use to get that same kind of influence and power as their competitors is to go in and get the same backlinks as they have and then continue to keep adding on more and more. So you'll end up surpassing them while gaining more power to your site and a lot more organic traffic in the #1 spot on Google for your area. And then, of course, with that comes new customers. So the last thing I want to talk to you about today is citations. Citations are very important because if someone's wanting a service now, most likely what they'll do is they'll come to Google and type in, Electrician, Amarillo, Texas, and then they'll see these top 3 businesses pop up in the local Google My Business map pack. So when they see these come up, they think, oh, they are reputable, they have ratings, they have reviews. I should choose one of these businesses to help me with my electrical needs. So the reason they're at the top is not necessarily because they're the best, of course, in the area. It's because they have the most citations. And citations are anywhere on the internet where your business name, phone number, and address are listed in different directories, such as Yelp, Facebook, Yellow Pages, just to name a few. There are tons of them. So again, what we tell our clients is the same type of strategy that we use with backlinks. You want to go in and list yourself in whatever directories these companies are listed in, and then you'll want to add on a space cushion of, let's say, 20 to 30% more directories than your competition. Over time, what will end up happening is you'll infiltrate this Google My Business local map pack. You'll be ranking at the top, and by the time your competitors realize it, they're not going to be able to catch up because you can just keep adding on more citations and more backlinks and taking on all of that new business. So here is my website. This is my company, Lobo Leads, and this is my phone number. And I'd love to discuss anything about the video with you more, any questions that you have for your future website that you're thinking about creating. And I hope this video is helpful to you. Thanks.